Welcome to another week, week 10 of the All Valley Sunday Night Trivia Championship. I'm Peter.
And I am Brihana.
And today's special guest, if you guys did not see, today we are joined by Erin Bradley Dangar, who plays Counselor Blatt. How you doing, Erin?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing well. It's a Sunday, fun day, trivia game with all of the companions and other Cobra Kai and Karate Kid fans all around the world.
Yes, I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. You know, we felt maybe some of our viewers and listeners might need to speak with the counselor, so we invited you on, hoping you can help some of us out.
Definitely.
I hope so too.
I mean, we're coming off 15 months of severe trauma and looking at another potentially 2 to 3 months of continuing trauma. I think we all need therapy at this point.
I understand. I'm sure that last week's news was welcome to everyone. I hope that made you all feel a little bit better, knowing that we have a date now for the seasons 1 and 2.
Yes.
That's
dropping
correct.
on Netflix.
Yes.
So we're all looking forward to August 28th, right?
Oh, I know I am.
Oh, yeah. And we're sitting here very studiously, not awaiting the season 3 trailer that does not exist, that will not be released in competition with SDCC today. In case, people out there on the stream don't know what I'm talking about, there are people running around Facebook and Twitter claiming to know more about the show and things that are being released than John Hurwitz himself.
Yeah, I mean, apparently there's admins in other groups, too, that are claiming that they have inside knowledge or inside scoop. Okay.
Yeah.
I highly doubt it. I feel like the big three keep this stuff very carefully under wraps, so I don't know. I'd be suspect.
he just keeps talking about his buddy has a buddy who's related to someone. And, John's a great guy, but he's just a writer.
Oh.
No.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
So it's been
obviously doesn't know as much as he claims to.
Right. This guy's
Wow.
buddy's relative obviously knows way more. So whatever.
But
all in the past. I told you guys I was going to talk really mean about him. Do not call John Hurwitz a liar in front of me. Do not.
or behind you.
Or behind me, or anywhere in my general vicinity.
Right.
And don't call Hayden a liar. He's a troll. There's a difference. One is not nice and the other is all stylish.
They are all the greatest.
Yes. All right, so we're ready to get going here. Let's see, we got 50 people in. So very good, 50.
Wow.
And we've got, 60 people in the stream. So almost everyone that's watching is playing. Very cool.
Very cool.
A quick recap of the rules and the way things will run. Watch the mods in the chat. They get the final word if you step out of line. For instance, don't stroll into the chat and ask ASL. This is not GeoCities. This is not 1998. No one cares. Knock it off. Do not put the answers in the chat. Watch your screen that the game is being played on. Do not wait to hear us on the stream. Watch the screen, because the chat and the stream will necessarily be about 3 seconds behind the game, because that's how technology works. So do not answer too quickly. You will lock yourself out. There are no extra points given for being fast. The only time that applies is sudden death, which we've done twice now.
Exciting stuff. I like it.
Very exciting stuff. Both of the times that we've come down to sudden death questions were settled by less than a second. So,
wow.
Yeah, if we get down to, a situation, and we're just going to watch for Mike P to reappear after he's been eliminated. Like, his name coming back to the leaderboard is a sign that everyone still playing was eliminated, and he snuck back in, and that means that, we need to do sudden death. Can you think of anything else? Anybody?
Well, the winner of Week 10's Trivia Championship today will get a signed autograph photo of one Counselor Blatt, played by Erin Bradley Dangar.
Yay!
So
Yay!
In the dress, in the epic
and I
dress.
have to say, yes, in the epic dress with a little 3/4 side view of Ralph for extra icing on the cake.
There we go.
And I have to say, I noticed before the countdown started that there was a very important rule that came across your screen, which was behave in the chat. So I like, Blatt would approve of that for sure. So everyone be on your best behavior and good luck.
Yes.
There you go. I like that a lot. We don't want any calls from parents or anything like that. Okay, so
that's right. No, I've had enough of that.
Put anybody's businesses out online. And also, guys, if you are the winner, please contact us and give us your full name and address too.
Yes, yeah, because we can't send physical things through the internet. We're not quite that advanced just yet.
You're not that magical,
right?
Yeah, but I've also had a previous guest host request that the person send the full name and just not their first name. So just putting it out that just to prevent any delays of getting your prize.
Yes, and we all have infinite faith in the United States Postal Service, and we all love it, and we want it to survive. So we are going to do everything we can to make sure that it limps along until January, so we still have it.
There we go.
Yes. Mm-hmm. No politics here whatsoever, but please support your local postman. Sorry.
Carrier.
Male carrier.
Yeah.
Or female carrier, as the case may be. Anyway.
Okay, all right. Gender neutral carrier.
There we go.
Gender neutral, yes.
Yes. Please support your local gender neutral mail delivery
postal carrier.
There we go. All right, so now that we've
that could be your Halloween costume for this next.
I like it. Yes.
There we go. All right, we've dug all the holes now, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna start. First question is a gimme. No matter what you answer, you will advance, and it should be a fairly simple one. Anyway, I did kind of going back and digging and trying to make the questions a whole lot easier than they have been, because I'm kind of tired of beheading the entire fandom every Sunday afternoon.
Don't you have me look
on
them
question
over.
3.
I'll tell you which is easy or not.
Although Marvin did say last night, in my defense, that apparently like half the people that were playing on that question, CrowdPurr, which is the app that we use for the trivia, locked up on that question. Because Marvin said he did put September and it timed him out. So it may not have all been me. It may not have all been my fault. All right.
We'll go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we'll do. First question will be asked by Erin. And from there, then to Peter, and then to me. And we will rotate. And I'm going to push start. Here we go.
Excellent.
All right.
I'm waiting for it to come up on my screen.
Yep. Ask as soon as it shows on your screen.
And that's actually the photo that you will get signed if you win.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's the exact still.
Awesome.
So question 1, who asked Daniel to chaperone the Halloween dance? Is it A, Mr. Palmer? Shout out to Dustin Lewis. B, Principal Lopez. I can't shout out to everyone. C, Counselor Blatt, or D, Mrs. Jenkins. I would be here all night.
Well, and have you even met the actor that plays Principal Lopez?
I've met him, yes, but, I wasn't in any of the scenes. I wasn't in season 2.
Right.
And he wasn't in season 1.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. Okay, so the obvious answer to this, of course, is Erin. Counselor Blatt.
C, Counselor Blatt. Sorry.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, and I think evident in this photo, I think evident in every interaction between this character and the character also in this photo. Can you tell us a little bit about what Counselor Blatt thinks about Daniel?
Yeah, Counselor Blatt has a bit of a crush on Daniel and has had for her entire life, basically. So,
girl, same.
Yeah, going all the way back to, yep. And can you blame her? I mean, really?
No.
What a cool guy.
I love the line.
I'm glad that came through.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I think you turned like 7 shades of pink and red when you asked him why he wasn't wearing a karate gi.
Yeah.
That was a great line. I love that one.
And
the writing is so great.
Yes,
it really is. And for those that don't know the bit of trivia, can you tell us the trivia about your character?
Sure. I was told that Counselor Blatt, who didn't have a first name in the script at all, but I think it was Hayden that told us later that it might have been. Now I can't remember if it was. There was talk of Rachel, and then someone said Betty. I think he said it was Rachel. But anyway, she is Susan's younger sister. So of the 2 friends that Allie has in the original Karate Kid movie, Counselor Blatt is is the dark-haired one, which is Susan's younger sister.
There we go.
In that, expanded universe of people we don't see in the movie, but I'm imagining she was there in the stands at the All Valley Championship.
Except, remember in the country club scene, there is a girl about 11 or 12 years old sitting at the table right next to Susie. She passes the bread to her. So that would then be her little sister. So we're just going to assume
could very well be.
That's you, right?
I'm gonna have to watch that again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's there
It's
in
on
the country
Netflix.
club.
I like that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I like that theory.
It is on Netflix at the moment.
Someone just asked if I've met Julie Fields. I have not. That would be fabulous.
That would be
Sorry
cool.
if I'm missing questions in the chat. I'll go back up and look a little bit more. Oh, I see someone said it was Rachel on Twitter. Thank you. There was talk of Betty. It was Dorothy who said that. Because Betty Blatt is so alliterative and fabulous, and it sounds so good. But I like.
That's probably the mom.
And now Drew is
Maybe.
back on his Betsy thing. So now Drew is forming a theory that you are Crease's ex-girlfriend.
Wow, I like it.
Drew has an obsession with Betsy.
In time and dates Crease. Wow.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And was 11 when he was in his 40s.
Right. That's not creepy at all.
No, not in the slightest. We need to make Crease a little creepier.
I have a quick fun story about Julie Fields here, and then we'll move it along. But when I first started reaching out to the cast members when I first started, Julie Fields was also somebody that I reached out to, and I went as far as messaging who I thought was Julie Fields on Facebook. It is a Julie Fields, but it's not the Julie Fields. Exact same spelling. And she also asked me, that I wasn't the first to have reached out recently about the Karate Kid, and she asked what was this about. And so I had to tell her that a character on the show was written as the younger sister of the woman whose name is also Julie Fields. So other people were reaching out to her.
Yeah, no one knows how to get in touch with the actual Julie Fields. Yeah, I wish I did.
Poor woman, keeps getting reached out by people asking if she's the one from the movie.
Oh no.
Well, maybe she needs to watch and become a fan.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Step in. It's her destiny.
That's right.
She should just swoop in and say, "I will be Susan," whatever her last name would be now, because I assume she's married. But
right.
All right. So 55 players, 55 survivors, no one eliminated. That was a gimme question, Mammal, so no one can be eliminated on that one. Just everybody remember, do not try to answer too quickly. Wait for the timer bar. Wait for the answers to change color slightly, get a little brighter white, so that you do not answer too quickly and lock yourself out. All right, so moving on, we will go to question 2 now and start the game for real. And this one is to Peter.
All right. Question 2. What is written on the wall of the back room of the Cobra Kai dojo? Is it A, strike first, strike hard, no mercy? B. Fight like a cobra. C. Frank. Or D. Cobra Kai never dies. What is written on the wall of the back room of the Cobra Kai dojo? What? Did I say something wrong? Did I read it wrong?
No, I'm laughing at the fact that I didn't save what was obviously supposed to be the answer in option C.
Oh, okay.
Because it's still Frank's name.
I thought that you like that movie Frank.
That was,
you know?
Yeah, or it's a nod to Frank Helmer, our fabulous wardrobe.
There you go.
Director.
I like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, is he who
Review
Frank is
our
named after?
interview. That's very possible.
Oh, that would be cool.
Just like Dieter. Dieter's part of the crew too. That the character Dieter was named after, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Frank. They wrote Frank on the back wall.
Yeah.
No.
There you go. The Cobra spray paint. Shout out to Frank Helmer.
And it's not fight like a cobra, it's strike like a cobra. That's actually on the outside of the dojo in the movie. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Obviously, that's the front wall. Cobra Kai never dies is on the back room.
Yep.
And it's straight because Johnny used a level this time.
That's
Can't
correct.
get nothing past him. Wait, it's not. No, Eric, it's not C. It's literally not Frank.
Owen, don't you enable him. Owen's saying it's Frank. Yep. I think Owen's been hanging around Hayden a lot.
Timeouts. 25. Oh, wait. Oh.
What?
Oh.
You all actually thought it was Frank?
No.
Can you see what the answers were?
I can see who. I can't see who answered what, but I can see how many answered what.
I bet you they went with strike hard, strike first, no mercy.
Yes,
that's
they
what I was thinking.
absolutely did.
Oh.
Oh my God, that's the first
Bummer.
crane kick to the face of the day. Whoops. Obviously, I didn't upsize that video. Whoops.
Wow.
Wow.
But everyone can still play, right?
Yes.
They just can't get on the leaderboard.
Yes. Everyone
Okay.
can still play. Even if you've been eliminated, you're still playing. You're just off the leaderboard. And gosh dang it! Question 2.
Mm.
One of these days,
it just occurred to me. I just want to give a shout out to Francesco. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Bocelli. Bocelli. My apologies. He's a name to keep an eye out for, guys. Just so you know.
Yes.
Something's coming. Yeah.
No, we can't necessarily say what is coming, but absolutely keep your eye on him because he's got something fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to set a new record apparently every week, and next week I'm going to see if I can eliminate half the fandom on the gimme question that no one can be eliminated on. Because apparently I'm really good at that.
That was kind of a tricky one.
There's a picture
That's
of
good.
Miguel.
That's a good tricky. It's a good tricky. Tricky Bree. I like that.
You and Crystal. Crystal keeps calling me tricky, too. I'm not tricky. I'm not smart enough to be tricky. I'm just accidentally pedantic.
You gotta be tricky with multiple choice.
Well, yeah, to a certain extent. And then you throw in answers like Frank. So.
Well, it didn't help that Owen was trying to say it was Frank.
Well, yeah, that's true. All right, so
See?
Moving on to question 3. The head referee of the 1984 and 1985 All Valley tournaments was played by the film's karate trainer, Pat E. Johnson. Who was he trained by? Was it Fumio Demura, Chuck Norris, Ed Smith, or Bruce Lee? Who is Pat Johnson's sensei in real life? Who trained Pat Johnson? All right. Do either of you have a guess?
No. I would be out this question.
Yeah, it would just be a guess. I was going to guess Bruce Lee.
Me too.
He's Chuck Norris's best friend.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's why Chuck Norris was also a consideration for Kreese. Or that's who they wanted.
Well, he said he was never offered, but he would have turned it down for the reason usually attributed to him. which is that it was portraying the martial arts in a negative light. But Pat Johnson is actually the president of Chuck Norris's American Tang Soo Do Association.
Okay.
In the U.S., and he is one of his best friends, and he has a 9th degree black belt granted to him by Chuck Norris.
Okay.
Wow.
So
he would be the correct authority to tell us if Chuck Norris did indeed invent the corn dog, which is a rumor that has gone around here in Atlanta for a long time. And we even had a festival here in the 2000s, early, I don't remember if it was late 90s, early 2000s, called Corn Dog-a-Rama. And the T-shirts always had Chuck Norris on it and the statement, Chuck Norris invented the corn dog. So I think we need to get to the bottom of that.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
It's very random.
That
Chuck
would
did
be
not
awesome,
invent the corn dog.
though.
Jeff.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. So let's, we got
Wouldn't
a lot
it?
of people grumping here. So let's, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all.
How many was that?
That was, how many was that eliminated?
Was it 11?
I think it was only 5, because wasn't it 30? I don't know.
Could be right.
I need to start writing down how many get eliminated so I can keep track of this. There were a few votes for Fumio Demura, who was Pat Morita's stunt double. One of course, with Grandmaster Daryl Vidal being the other. And a couple of votes for Bruce Lee. Ed Smith is just this really, really awesome sensei. And the reason he was in my head is because I've been watching 52 Masters, which is Sensei William Christopher Ford's YouTube series. And I had just watched the one with Ed Smith. So
nice.
That had him stuck in my head. So, all right. So we're down. We've got 20 now. That actually was not a crane kick. And who was it? Paul, were you the one saying that we should change it to Mike kicking Daniel in the unmentionable place? Because that was very mean.
For what? Instead of the crane kick to the face?
Yeah. Instead of the crane kick to the face, he wants it to be the Mike Barnes kick to the family jewels. I don't think that would go over real well. I think that would be a little bit more painful.
Or what about Daniel punching Chosen?
Oh, there we go.
The family jewels. Which is actually like not that very
Wait,
moment.
Wait, hold up. Mikey, you did not beat us. What was the score? Sorry. Mikey just said that the Pirates beat the Cardinals.
Oh, baseball.
Yeah, and I've got to know what this, because I missed the game. I couldn't watch the game, and I want to know what the score was.
5-1.
No.
Is that a beatdown? I don't know baseball.
Oh God. Well, we beat them 9-1 yesterday.
Oh.
So, all right, you can have that one. Fred Bird's still an asshole, but I love him. Okay, baseball's over. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
I was like, wait, Mikey, who and what are we talking about?
Okay, continue. Sorry.
Okay, I think we're on to the next question.
Okay, all right. Yep, this one is for Erin.
Yep, when it pops up.
Yep, and this one should be fairly simple again, but then again,
all right.
Whatever.
Question number 4. Where does Raymond live? A, with his mother, B, at Reseda Heights, C, in a homeless shelter, or D, in his car?
I know where Raymond should live.
Yeah. Also, Paul Walter Hauser here plays Raymond.
Yes.
He was so great.
I will absolutely give it up for PWH. As much as I hate Raymond, I adore the actor who plays him. And he plays him perfectly, which is probably part of the reason why I cannot stand him, because he comes across as the creepiest creeper to ever creep. And he should really be in jail. But at the moment, he lives with his mother, and she doesn't charge him rent. So he's got, free money.
Right. Some money to spend, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, he could buy Lynn some meth and burrito, perhaps. That's what you do with money.
Yeah, well, you can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. And no, we don't love Stingray. I don't love Stingray. I refuse to call him Stingray. He is Raymond forever and ever. And we only lost one on that one. So now it's the point where, okay, so there was only one vote that was not with his mother, and that was Reseda Heights. So whoever was eliminated answered Reseda Heights.
Or hadn't seen Cobra Kai.
Right. Right. Yeah, he's like the only character in the dojo that we don't know lives at Reseda Heights.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to question 5 for Peter.
Question 5. Mr. Miyagi learned many things from his father. Which of the following did he not tell Daniel was one of those things? A. Fishing. B. Karate. C. Bicycle repair. Or D. Bonsai trimming. Look at the timing on that comment in the group.
Yeah, Juan, not appreciated. It's not what we're doing here, so you can knock that off. All right, so I think everyone should probably know this one, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Right. Yeah, we will find out. He never told Daniel that his father taught him how to repair bicycles.
Not even with the Miyagi Turbo?
Right. Right, the prophetic Miyagi, Miyagi Turbo, since, he didn't actually know Mr. Miyagi's name at that point.
He may have read the nameplate in the hallway. Mm-hmm.
He may have. Okay, 3 people out on that one. And it looks like 1 vote for each of the 3, fishing, karate, and bonsai. So that's probably a misread of the question. Yeah. All right, so who've we got? All right, we've got Jackie and Jeff and Nick. Hi, Nick. And J. Rube, Drew, Karen, Charles, Michael, Mario, King Nintendo, Jen, Dan the Cobra, Christy, Sabs, Crystal, still in there, made it past question 3 this week. That's my girl. And Francesco Bacelli.
Bacelli, he corrected us.
Oh, it is Bacelli? Okay.
Yeah. So this is no longer scrolling, right? Was Mike P not playing? I don't recall. I wasn't really looking at the leaderboard.
No, Mike was playing, and I believe on question 2 he yelled, "I'll be back."
Oh, weird.
We will find out.
He's going over.
Right. We will find out if he shall rise from the dead yet again when we get to that point. But I am so proud of you, Crystal. You are doing awesome. You got it this week, girl. You got it.
So I think Jeff and Mike T are the 2 previous champs on the leaderboard here?
Yes.
Okay.
Tizzle and Jeff are the 2, provided that is the same Jeff. Yes, you are the same Jeff.
I think it is. I did see him in the group, I think.
Yeah, so many people with the same names, Okay, see? He said, yeah, I've been out since quit. Yeah, okay. All right, moving on to question 6. And this one... Is this me? This was supposed to be you.
I think so.
This was supposed to be you, Erin, and I put it in the wrong place.
I can read it if you like.
You should, because it was obviously intended for you.
Okay. Question 6. Which of the following is not a costume Counselor Blatt mentions when talking about the Halloween dance? Is it A, sexy nurse, B, gender-neutral hospital employee, C, Spider-Man, or D, a geisha?
I'm waiting for the timer to run down just so I can say this.
Me too. I
love that you said the first 2 with the exact same inflection.
I tried, and then on B, I was laughing at myself. I have to say that you dug deep for this, because one of these answers was a wild line that I did not actually speak on camera. So
right. And
I'm impressed.
I tried very, very hard to actually hear what you said was the alternative to it, but Nicole Brown was speaking at that time, and you hear her, and I could not hear you under her no matter what I did.
Well, you got it right, and I will tell you that this was a little story for you all. One of the funniest moments for me after we shot this whole cafeteria scene, and then the big three said, hey, you know, we need to record some wild lines so we can pepper in a few more things behind some of the other dialogue that's going to be going on. And they had me read a list. The first maybe 5 were typed. They had already written them. And then they had handwritten a few more at the bottom. And they were all hilarious, but some of them, you guys, were so, what's the word? Irreverent. I don't know. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have family members and friends asking me what I've sold out to do this job, because that I would never, ever say. But they were so funny. And they didn't use them, so I'm not in trouble with anyone. But, oh my gosh, they were pretty crazy. They just loved to sit there and come up with stuff off the top of their heads. And so I read the whole list, and the answer, well, I'll wait until you reveal the actual answer. But the one that I'm referring to here was the one that made it in. So.
Right. Spider-Man was not mentioned.
Correct.
So what was the alternative to geisha? Do you remember?
Oh gosh. Instead of a geisha, oh gosh, I don't remember. And that's something that might have been on the typed page, but either way, none of it was in the script that I was given. They just brought this piece of paper to me. Everyone else had left the room. They just stick a microphone above your head and say, just read this list. It's really just more for the editors to be able to play with them. And so I never had a copy of that piece of paper. So I'm afraid I would have to ask one of them if they remember, but.
Yeah, because you can't.
Can you hear that part?
Of just the
if I could hear a snippet of it, I might remember.
Yeah.
I'll go back and listen.
I can trim it out and put it up on Twitter when we're done.
Okay, yeah, and I will tell you what it was if it pops into my mind from hearing it.
Okay, because I've always wondered. I've always heard the geisha part, but I never could hear, what the alternative was.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that for sure. That's fun.
All right, Miss.
Good question.
Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. All right, we lost 5 on that one, down to 11. Everyone that voted wrong voted for geisha. So. I don't think we're going to go with crane kick on that one. I mean, 5 is a pretty big percentage of 16. So, yeah, maybe we like it.
Okay, why not?
Yeah, there. Just to watch my baby kick that asshole in the face over and over again.
It's just, we just may not see it again this on this episode. So, yeah, why not?
Right. All right. So, who have we got in here? Sabs, I'm going to actually assume is that Sabrina? Because that's a nickname for Sabrina.
Yeah. My sister also goes by Sabs.
Jackie, Jeff, Drew's still in.
Yeah, he is. All right.
Charles, Michael, Mario, Dan, Christy, Sabs, Crystal, my girl.
Oh, Dan is a previous winner too.
Oh, he is. He is.
That's the Dan. Yeah, Dan the Cobra.
Yes, he is. And Francesco. So there we go. Top 11. Moving on to question
Also,
7.
I'd like to jump in really quickly. I think Jackie's right. I think it was marketing executive. Now that you say executive, it's triggering something in my brain. I think it might have been instead of a geisha, why not try a marketing executive, something like that. But we will still confirm.
Okay. I guess those two things go together.
The joke might be because they don't.
Yeah, or some I don't know.
it would depend on which incarnation, like which century of geisha we were talking about, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But just in
or
general,
perhaps just objectification in general of women.
True. That's true, absolutely.
In the office, or maybe.
Just in general, dressing like a geisha. If you're not a geisha, bad idea. Don't do it.
Not cool. Yeah, no, not a costume.
No, not really. Not in the slightest. All right, so moving on. Question 7. And I will take this one because we skipped out of order to give you the question that was, appropriate to you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
When Mr. Miyagi tells Daniel about the origins of his family's karate, he defines 2 words. One is te, which means hand. The other is karate. What does it mean? Does it mean empty hand, closed fist, open palm, or clasped fingers?
It's a good one.
Yeah, what does Mr. Miyagi tell Daniel that karate means? One of my favorite scenes in the whole movie. It's so beautifully shot. One shot, start to finish, so much going on. So emotional, so beautifully lit. I go on and on and on. You put me on a Karate Kid minute talking about this minute, and I can absolutely fill an hour easily. So Mr. Miyagi tells Daniel that karate means empty hand. Empty hand. And only lost 1 on that one. And after having gone through everyone's names 1 question ago, I don't realize which one is gone. God, I suck at this.
It was just one person, right?
Yeah, it's just one person.
Okay, I don't know either.
No, I got no clue.
Oh, was it Jen? Wait, was Jen still playing? I feel like somebody just said something a little bit ago. Who said face palm?
That's Kate.
Kate.
Kate wasn't.
Was it Kate?
Kate was already out.
Oh, okay.
Mario.
Ah.
Yep.
Iron Mario 94.
Yep. Crystal points that out that was supposed to be Mario.
Okay.
He is out. Okay. All right. So we're going to. Let's see. What order? Oh, Peter.
Me.
Peter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Question 8.
Question 8. What is the title of the episode in which Robbie has this whoa moment and realizes he's been learning karate all the time? Was it A, All Valley, B, Molting, C, Different But Same, or D, Quiver?
See, these are easy questions, right?
Sure.
Don't say it like that. That's sarcasm voice.
Yes, that is correct.
Do you not know the title of the episode?
They look better to me when they have like the S1, E, that thing.
That's not the title, that's the number.
I know, but that helps me visualize a little bit better.
Your brain associates the two.
Yes.
Okay, Erin, do you have a guess?
I'm the same way.
As to which title episode it is?
I don't know the answer to this one. I
have a guess. What was your guess?
I guess C. That was the first one that jumped out at me, but now that I look at it again, it doesn't even seem like a full title. But I don't know.
Can I wager one? Did everyone already select?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Long time ago.
Okay. I would have gone with Molting B.
That's a good guess.
Quiver was the one after Miguel fought and Daniel, when Johnny was filling the dojo up. That was Quiver. And then we started out with, Johnny in 1978 riding his bike.
Molting, in All Valley?
Yep. Molting. Oh. No, that's Quiver. Molting.
Oh.
Because neither of you chose that one. Molting is when Robbie and Daniel go to the mountain and Johnny and the kids go to the junkyard.
Okay.
Different but same. Johnny and Daniel singing in the car, getting drunk. Nothing else matters. That's the entire episode. This is All Valley.
Okay, 7.
Yep. This is All Valley.
So the number goes 7, 8, 9, 6?
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was 8. Okay, so.
Yep. No, this is 7. This is. Oh my God!
Do we have a winner?
Whoa!
Whoa! Good job!
Oh,
That's awesome.
He did it!
Drew won. Congratulations, Cobra Kai kid Drew.
Oh, that's awesome!
Great job, Drew.
Fantastic.
That is fantastic. He's been training. He's been training.
He has.
Yeah.
He just had his whoa moment. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Aw.
he really did.
Oh, that was awesome.
That is awesome. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless because I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to be the one that, the other 9 fell out on.
And you know what? I'd
was
hate
a
to
tough
point this
one.
out. This is also the first one I didn't see him parading around saying he was going to win either.
There we go. Humility.
Yeah.
Humility, humbleness. And then, look at this. Rise to the top of the leaderboard. Take the whole thing.
That's amazing. How many was on that last round before, or can you see how many dropped on that question?
It would have been 9.
Wow. So
It would have been 9 because we went into that question with the top 10.
What were some of the other choices? Were they all close?
It looks like it was fairly evenly split.
Ways? Or?
Yeah, between the 4 people did say All Valley, so 3 people who had already been eliminated said it. In addition to Drew being the only one of the survivors who got it right. And then the rest were split pretty even. 6 for molting, 8 for different but same, and 4 for quiver.
Yeah.
And some of those are, were people that had already been eliminated. So, oh my God, I'm just so happy for you, Drew.
Yeah. Well, at least we know Drew. There shouldn't be any, confusion there. So yeah, Drew, just message one of us with your full contact information. We'll pass that on.
Yes.
And also, Drew, if you want the photo personalized in any way, let them know that as well.
Yes.
I'm happy to just sign it or make it out to you or however you want it done. Congrats.
Yeah,
Yay.
Absolutely. So the streak continues. Every week has been a new winner. Next week, it could be you. Now, Erin, do you have anything else you want to promote before we conclude the game?
Sure. I am always looking for ways, because I'm older and challenged with social media, to get folks to follow me on Instagram. I have a lot of people lately asking to friend me on Facebook. I do have my personal Facebook page that's really just for my friends and family. And then I have an actor page on Facebook. But the best place to connect is Instagram, which is the Dangar Zone. And it's Dangar. Somebody else may have Danger Zone. I'm not sure. That's the
I bet
story
you they
of my
do.
life. I get danger all the time. Yeah. But if you'd like to follow me there, I do post Cobra Kai related things sometimes, and also just random stuff. Yeah, I don't really have, this whole situation. First of all, let me say I hope that everyone who's listening is healthy and safe, and that your loved ones are also well. This has been a tough time for everyone. And with the acting community, it's also been tough. I know people are out there waiting for more content. We want to make more content, and things are getting back into the swing here in Atlanta. I'm assuming they are in other big film and TV cities as well. But, it's been a little bit tough with anything new that we all do. It's all sort of at a standstill. I shot a feature film back in February, and it's called Sun, and it stars Emil Hirsch and Andy Matichak, both of them fabulous, and an upcoming young man who, if you watched Pete Davidson's new movie, The King of Staten Island, he was in that. His name is Luke, and Blum is his last name, sorry. And we have no idea where it stands at this point. I'm assuming that it's still being edited, and hopefully it will come out this year. But I'm waiting, just like everyone else, to hear when that might drop and any more details. So I'm sorry I don't have anything really concrete to give you or to promote. But I greatly appreciate everyone's fandom and interest in Cobra Kai. I'm a fan as well. I don't know the answers to all these questions like all of you do, but I I love the show and can't wait for season 3 to drop. So, and actually, funny story, I'm really looking forward to seasons 1 and 2 being on Netflix because my parents are older, and the only things that they subscribe to are Netflix and BritBox. They love the British shows. And so I called them and I was like, guess what? You're finally going to be able to, I mean, they came and saw season 1 at our house when it first came on with my YouTube subscription. But they haven't seen any of it since because they don't subscribe. And so I said, guess what? It's going to be out on Netflix and you guys can finally watch it again. And my dad was like, oh, actually, we canceled Netflix because we've watched everything.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, first of all, that's impossible.
I was just saying, everything?
Well, everything that appeals to them or that they know anything peripherally about. I mean, I just thought that was the funniest statement that they thought they had seen it all on Netflix. So we're going to get them back on there by August 28th so they can watch. But it just made me laugh. So I got to get them back up and running so that they can catch up.
Oh, yeah. So there you go. August 28th, if you guys haven't been following Cobra Kai news this past week.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Brihana, Brihana, do you have any projects you're currently working on that you want to tease maybe? You just released a couple posters.
Yeah, I did. Let's see, last week it was the just generic kind of yin and yang, upside down, evil and good, or eye of the beholder kind of thing. I actually filmed or taped my screen, recorded my screen as I was making those posters. And I've got about 70 hours worth of footage of that. I'm trying to decide what to do with. Because I don't really know if anybody would want to sit there and watch me move pixels around. Definitely not for 74 hours.
Couldn't you time lapse it? Make it go really fast.
Yeah.
It would definitely be time lapse. No one's watching 74 hours of anything on YouTube.
No, I bet you somebody would.
I have to say, as one graphic designer to another, your work is amazing, and I really wish that they would tap you to make the posters and other marketing materials for the Netflix release. I know that you had mentioned, I think it was last week's episode, about how you had your fingers crossed because Netflix's design folks seem to be a little more on their game than the YouTube ones.
Yes.
I can't speak to that. They're great designers everywhere that are constrained by things beyond their control with management and other aspects. But
right.
So I'm sure they're all awesome, but I'm looking forward to seeing the artwork, and it would be great. I know the Big Three love your work as well. It'd be really fun to have you do something official. Yeah,
I second that.
I'm just going to sit here and...
Somebody will start a change.org.
I'm an insurance adjuster.
Oh, yeah? Hey, that's, we all have our side hobbies and interests, and that's a pretty amazing one. I'm glad you're doing it.
Well, thank you.
I have nothing to promote yet, but I'm going to be on Be Moving Forward, a John Lim podcast in the month of August. It's a 3-parter. I think they're about 15 minutes each, but I'll bring it up again as we get closer to that time. So that's it. If you guys are not in our group and is looking for a group to join, we share a lot of content there. Just search for, Cobra Kai Kompanion with the K. And check out the podcast. I don't think we've put anything on there recently that hasn't been the live stream. But many interviews at this point, 46, and there's something for everyone. And hopefully, sooner than later, rather, that we try to move some of those interviews onto YouTube as well. So that's all I got. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram. Yeah.
Yep, I think that's it.
That's it. All right, we'll see everyone next time. Thanks again, Erin, for joining us as a special guest.
Yes. Thank you. This was so much fun. Thank you, everyone.
Appreciate it. Congratulations, Drew.
Woohoo.
Bye, everybody.
Take care.